Hi, I'm Richard Raimondo. I am your son or daughter's chemistry teacher this year at Woodson High School. A little bit about me first. It's my 11th year teaching, as you can see. It's my fourth year at Woodson. Before that, I was at Stewart or Justice High School. I was teaching IB chemistry and general chemistry. I'm happy to be here at Woodson. I've been to a couple of other places before teaching, you can see, but I am happy to be here. This is exactly where I want to be teaching chemistry. Another thing I'd like you to know about me is that I am a member of your community. I share a zip code with many of you. I have a student at Frost Middle School. I have a student who's here at Woodson High School. So I care about our local schools, and I hope that my commitment as a parent and as a teacher shines through in the classroom when your kids are with me. So in chemistry, it's important to understand this is pre-college chemistry. It uses a lot of math. You might have heard your son or daughter talking about how much math that they've been doing in these first 3 weeks. And we will use more, mostly algebra. So the idea here is that your student has made it through algebra and understands some of the basics, and we will reinforce those as we go when we solve problems. So these are the 8 units that we cover. This is the FCPS curriculum for this year. Our units might be called something slightly different, but it's important to notice that the second half of the year, so units 5 through 8, really rely on the stuff that we learn in units 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's very cumulative. In fact, we've already started using some mathematical processes in unit 1, first couple of weeks, that we're going to need again all throughout the year. So it's very important that students don't wait until the second half of the year to kind of kick it into gear. It's important that they pick up as much as they can and stay on top of it at the beginning to make it a little easier towards the end. A typical class for us, we start with a warm-up problem. That usually reviews something we did the class before or maybe 2 classes before. Everybody does the warm-up. We go over it. If a student was absent, this gives them a good flavor of what they missed. And it's possible to learn a lot just from watching the warm-up being covered. We get into a new topic. We try not to do a lot of notes on any one given day. We do it in chunks that make sense. And then we usually have some classwork. And I have a philosophy about homework. I don't want to just assign homework and take it home. If a student didn't understand something, they'd probably make a bad choice, like not doing their homework or copying their homework or just doing it wrong. And I think it's important to give the kids time in class where they can ask questions, work together, and clarify their understanding. So it is possible that a lot of times they will finish their classwork in class and have no homework. But the understanding is that if the classwork isn't finished in the time in class, that it might become homework and it's still due. And of course, being in chemistry, we're going to have some labs and some other activities throughout all the units. We're going to try to do that every couple of classes, every 3 or 4 classes at the very least. Not only are they fun, but it helps connect some of the concepts together. And it gives them good skills that they might want to be interested in doing some other things when they get older, just working in the lab. So we're definitely going to try to do that. You can see the goal here. I want the class to be rigorous. I want kids to be challenged. I want them to use their brains. But I also want to support them. I realize that this is kind of a stretch for many students, some of this content. And I want to have some fun. I don't want to spend my day not having fun. And I know your students don't want to come here to Woodson and not have fun all day. So we're going to try to make this as fun as possible. In terms of grading, you can see the breakdown there. 40% tests and quizzes, 40% labs and activities, and 20% classwork. The classwork is pretty heavily weighted because, again, it is crucial that we practice what we learn. And that is supported classwork. That's not just go home and do your homework. That is things they're going to do where they have support, where they can learn, where they can correct mistakes. So that's how the syllabus breaks down the grades. The syllabus is posted in Schoology, close to where you found this video. If a student misses class, they should check Schoology for sure. They're certainly welcome to email me or come see me on the off day. We will use our return classes to catch people up if they need to get caught up. And again, Schoology is probably the first place they want to go. And we're going to try to organize our assignments by unit, unit 1, unit 2, and by week. So there should at least be a date on it, and it should be fairly clear in terms of which assignments are the most recent. My contact information's there. I would not try to call me. It's very rare that I'm available to talk on the phone. So email is probably the best. That's my FCPS email that you see there. I get that almost immediately. I check email in the evenings. If it's something that seems urgent, I will respond immediately. And it will definitely be within 24 hours. I like to hear from parents. I definitely want to hear any concerns you have about what your students feeling about the class or going through with the class. And I, of course, will email you as well if I have concerns. Otherwise, without getting into too many details, I feel like it's going to be a great year. I've had a great 3 weeks so far. I've really enjoyed getting to meet your kids, and we've had some fun in the lab already. We've got a test coming up, and I feel like this is going to be a great year in chemistry. So thank you for watching, and please let me know if you have any questions at all. Thank you.